It's open, but the game is real. Every word is a weapon you feel. Friends today, but rivals tomorrow. Winning pride, losing sorrow. Cecilia planning every move. Smiles lighting up the room. Smoke watching, quiet mind. Sandra sees what others hide. Whispers turning into war. Nobody knows what's coming for sure. Lines are drawn across the floor. This ain't school like before. This is the class of chaos. Stand your ground. Brains and fire, hear the sound. Hearts racing, worlds collide.
You see, this school looks normal, right? Wrong. 2 years ago, the academic club was just 2 quiet minds and 1 stubborn idea. Now, it is a war zone dressed in uniform. Not that I am complaining. I mean, as a patriarchy of chaos, I love this club. But that is Smoker, the silent judge. Well, at least that is what people call him. He doesn't talk much, but when he does, people, well, tend not to listen. Cecilia, precision in human form. She doesn't compete for attention. Avasad, if you ask me, they say she competes to win. What a nerd, right? Then there is Sandra. Power in popularity. Not popular as me, obviously. Anywho, all she's good for is influence. Jackson. Never know where to start with this one. But be sure he can do the dumbest thing to protect what is his. Or bleed trying. By the way, between you and me, he bleeds a lot. How can I forget Ivy? Honestly, she's just a spoiled, privileged, with, I don't know, loud complex of confidence. So, then there is me. I would love to tell you about me, but you will have to be patient. But between you and me, come a bit closer. I'm just here to make sure no one gets too comfortable.
Ruka bala. Sit down. Stand up. Toka hapa. Hapa. Mbona unarefuka kidogo mwana?
Uniform 1. Toa hiyo tai.
Toa hiyo tai bwana. Toa
hiyo tai.
Toa tai. Unafanya nini kwa mfano?
Anyways, good morning, people. You guys miss me?
Did she just say miss?
Miss.
You know, Jackson, I never really care for your opinion anyway.
I also don't care about you. Fine, Shori?
You know, I never have but noticed that you sit here every morning like a security camera. Why?
Because cameras don't talk. They record mistakes.
Well, then today you'll be busy. Santa looks different today. Wow, that's true. Well, difference is power. Really, that is what she went with? Difference is power. I feel like she could have done better. Look, orders arrived.
Order arrives before conflict.
Well, sometimes fights are necessary.
Did you finish the debate outline?
Yeah, I finished the reversions.
Seriously? So you'll make the competition stressful?
As always, competition is stressful.
Okay, bye, see you.
Another day in paradise.
Paradise always burns first.
Wow. Gotta get to class.
Morning bell, but the tension loud. Walking halls with a silent crowd. Dreams and egos side by side. Every smile got something to hide. Books open but the game is real. Every word is a weapon you feel. Friends today but rivals tomorrow. Winning pride, losing sorrow. Cecilia planning every move. Smiles lighting up the room. Smoker watching, quiet mind. Sandra sees what others hide. Whispers turning into war. Nobody knows what's coming for sure. Lines are drawn across the floor. This ain't school like before.
So, let's everyone concentrate. So, today class, let's everyone concentrate. So, class today, we're going to begin something different.
Sir,
Yes?
different, good or different, dangerous?
So, that will depend on your character. Smiles. Jackson, what's funny?
She's funny, sir.
Yes, welcome, Mr. Natasha.
It's time to continue.
Alright. So, as I was saying, at this time, we are introducing structural debate series, whereby alright, as I was saying, this time we're introducing a structural debate series, whereby we'll be having 2 teams and 1 topic every week.
Hey! That's we were not that much into it.
Okay, so that means the winning teams will earn academic privilege, recommendation letters, and priority opportunities.
So, basically it's survival for the smartest.
Correction.
Yes.
It's the survival of the most prepared.
Confident in the morning, I'm impressed.
So, besides that, you have to know this. This debate, it does not reward noise, but it will reveal your character, and also it will expose your thinking capacity. So this means choose your word wisely before you talk.
It's survival for the fittest.
Because that will only not just affect you as a person, but also your team. Are we together, guys?
Yes.
So without much, so today we're going to form the teams and we start our debate tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yes. Is there a problem with that?
That's good. It gives them less time to practice comedy.
Well, let the chaos begin, right?
Yeah. Let the chaos begin.
Yeah, so...
Hold. Wengine mko? Wengine mko?
Kina nani?
Wengine.
So guys, as you all heard the teacher say, we are going to have our class debate, or rather, the club debate tomorrow. And we need to get prepared as early as possible. So, as the club leader,
Songe haraka.
Brian, shut up.
And assign us who? Why?
So,
Assign us who?
I'm going to assign each and every one of you
As who?
to each group.
As who?
And I'm going to choose the leader of each group. So if I mention your name, you stand up. Let me first start with those who are going to lead of the groups. Smiles, please stand. Cecilia. So these two are going to be our group leaders. Jackson, you are going to be on Cecilia's side.
Just so I can never listen to you.
Ivy, you are going to be on the smile side. Sandra, smile side. Sandra, you are going to be on the smile side.
What's the meaning of that?
Brian,
No, that's an insult.
please shut up. Let me finish. Brian, you are going to be on the smile side. Please, shut up. Let me talk. Let me finish as the leader of this group. Please, shut up.
This person cannot even reason for.
Brian, you are going to be on the Cecilia side. Shut up.
Shut up what? You can't make sense in your life.
I'm the owner of this club. So
He's not even
I'm assigning
Anasema tu asali.
each and every member to which group.
Mbona uliharakisha kuzaliwa?
That's my role.
You're not even reasoning.
Allow me to talk.
Small.
That's impossible. And we need democracy. Since we can make it class more in the group.
Why not? No place up.
We need democracy.
Sandra and Ivy, you are going to be on the smile side.
No.
Shut up.
I can't.
Okay. Oh, listen. Sandra, please. Ivy.
You reason with
Now that Sandra, please listen. Now that you have talked about our democracy, let this fool go.
Just like your generation.
He doesn't know the meaning of even democracy.
He doesn't.
So, I'm leaving each and every one of you to choose each group. Here are the leaders, so choose which group are you going to be.
Exactly.
But still, it make sense. You can't make sense in my life.
Well, that being said, I was just going to make a remark. So, if you really do enjoy stress, you can join Poor Cecilia. But if you want survival, you can come to life.
Well, I choose survival and entertainment.
Good boy.
I prefer observation, but observation requires process.
As well, welcome to the Hills Research.
Well, as for me, I'd rather choose stress.
Just the way you are.
Well,
This is enough of moja na wewe. Nani unataka kuwa group moja na wewe? Yeah.
Where do you need me, guys? Brian. Stupid fella, where are you going?
Huwezi fanya mambo zako bila kuniita.
Anasimama mwende wali unaenda.
Usembeze, si wewe ndio umetaka kusimama si wewe.
Na usiongeze nikaa pia kuna kitu.
Unadhani unaweza do nini?
Wewe unafanya nini? Wewe
Ndio makasi.
Bana hakuna tunataka.
Ndio jinga, unasikia?
well, Brian choosing actually the order. That is a very predictable plot twist.
Losers.
What if you lose, you guys?
They look like a board meeting.
Well, more like a board meeting that is about to collapse.
Yeah.
We assign roles based on strength or control. Control means competitions.
Yeah, sasa mafala.
So, what are our roles?
Very simple. Unpredictability.
Smiles. Roles emerge under pressure, not a discussion.
Wow. That is deep coming from someone who barely talks.
Barely talks facts.
By now, you should all know that talking produces innovation accuracy.
Then shut up. Well, chaos over peace. What a classic competition.
Yeah. May the best team win.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
support it too.
You support everything.
Let's go to the master.
Yeah, well, my team can follow me.
Yes.
Najika.
Okay, good morning, students.
Good morning, madam.
How are you?
We are fine.
Okay, today's motion is
Intelligence is louder than beauty.
And before that, where are the rest?
Where is Jackson? Yes?
Jackson's mother is sick, so I'm holding for my kids.
Okay. Enough. And where is and where's Bridget?
Bridget told me that she had a running stomach. Yes.
From one.
Ulikuwa na yeye wapi?
Where neighbor wake?
No, she's my neighbor.
Alright. And where's Bianca?
She said she's sick.
Why is everyone sick today? Ama umeogopa debate? Anyway, let's continue na wale wako.
And my opposite side, I need Smoker, Smile, Sandra, Bianca, and Juma. Are you there?
Yes.
Okay. And my proposers, I need Cecilia, Bridget, Kevin, Brad, and Rebecca. Are you there?
Yes.
Oh, and I heard Bridget is not there, so you have to give me someone to replace her.
I'm there.
Yes, soldier. This room is better. What are we doing? They just didn't change.
And these are the rules. Structure turns, time response, and no personal attacks. Are you together?
Yes, soldier. And we already?
Anger is useful and very much predictable.
Hope you're together.
Yes.
Let's begin. My proposer side, opening speaker, Cecilia.
Honorable Judge, beloved opponents, and those who confuse value for impact. Beauty is visible. Intelligence is structural. Beauty attracts attention. Intelligence builds outcome. Beauty fades with time. Intelligence compounds with use. The world is not led by faces. It's led by minds. Every system, it's built by thinking, not appearance. Remove beauty, society continues. Remove intelligence, society collapses. Power that depends on appearance is fragile. Power that depends on intellect is permanent. Thank you.
Next opposer speaker, Smile.
Thank you. So let's stop pretending like society is fair when we both know intelligence is only respected after it's heard, but beauty is rewarded even before it speaks. I mean, you said intelligence has power, Good. But who gets the first microphone? Because I can argue with confidence that beauty opens doors, intelligence is never invited. Yes! Maybe you don't know this, but beauty is not just appearance. It is social currency. I mean, beauty can create trust better than credentials. It even lowers. Beauty lowers.
Order, maintain order.
Can I have my moment, guys? So, beauty lowers. It even lowers distrust and even accelerates opportunities. You know, some people argue ideas. Some people walk in rooms where ideas are decided. No. And in real world, advantage is better than purity. So, in my closing remark, I can say intelligence is good in theory, but beauty is better in practice.
Morning bell, but the tension loud. Walking halls with a silent crowd. Dreams and egos side by side.
Well. If it's not Mrs. Perfect, always on time, always smart, always knowing.
Well, if only I knew that Smile would be somewhere looking for trouble.
Trouble? Me? No, I call it honesty. And right now, honesty states that you got some nerve, Sandra.
Nerve thinking that you could move everyone around because of your looks and loud mouth.
Looks? Maybe. Loud mouth? Definitely. But you're a bookworm that thinks he's untouchable.
Untouchable. Smiles. Don't confuse intelligence with looks. You see, I am trade books, but I don't need them to fight back.
Fight back? Oh, I'm shaking.
You better be.
Enough of this, you two. You know maana nini? Let go of my hand, you fool. You think you're clever? Oh, clever? She's more than that. She's poisoning Smile.
You see, your problem, Smile, is thinking that prettiness is everything. But it only makes you look like a fool.
Pretty? Yes. Stupid? Never.
Ladies, what's going on here?
Let's write this, and then we're supposed to.
Mimi ni bibi ya Mr. Mutua.
Sungoje madam hapa hivi ndio nikuletee.
Na warakishe useless brats.
This school needs popcorns.
Yeah.
Drama, period. Yeah.
I guess reputation collapses faster than argument.
Mama kwa unafanya nini hapa?
Nafanya nini hapa?
Wa student, climb up to class. Rudi class club tu. Go back to class. Unafanya nini hapa sasa hizi?
Wewe ndio unafaa uko unajiuliza swali nini imenileta hapa?
Yes, nini kimekuleta hapa?
Mwanamke wako ndiye amenileta hapa.
Nini inaendelea hapa?
Wewe ndio Miss Natasha, si ndio? You are the one, si ndio? You are the one who always texts my husband at night at good night dear, si ndio?
Madam, lower your voice. Ukiona hapa tuko shule. We can go inside the office and
Saizi ndo najua nafaa kuloa my voice, si ndio?
Mama Cobra, please. Not here.
Daniel, you have so many questions to answer me. Uko hapo unanyenyekea nini? Ona aibu umejiletea kwa shule. Unanyenyekea nini? Ni nini unaniambia tunaenda kusolve nyumbani? Wewe mwanamke ako nyumbani ama kwa hapa shuleni? Si ndio huyu? Nini? Daniel!
Speak, Daniel.
Hey!
Can you go back to class?
Ona aibu umejiletea shuleni. Ona maibu umejiletea shuleni, mwanaume mzima unafunga tai asubuhi na unakuja kujiletea maibu.
Mama Cobra. Itu. Tutoke nyumbani.
Ni nini unaniambia tunaenda kusolve nyumbani? Wewe mwanamke ako nyumbani ama kwa hapa shuleni? Si ndio huyu?
Madam, please. Tunaweza ingia kwa ofisi tuongee. Actually, we were just talking about domestic
Sam domestic. Mimi ni mjinga, si ndio? Mimi ni mjinga, si ndio?
Okay, I'm sorry. Can you go inside?
I'm not stupid, madam. I'm not stupid. Twende huko ndani tuongee nini? Were you chatting privately so that I can go there in privately tunaongea nini? Respect yourself. Respect yourself. Hizi nini mnafanya huko shuleni? Daniel, tumehangaika na hizo siku zote. Tumehangaika tukitoka chini. Sasa hizi umeshika pesa kidogo. Ni nini nakusumbua? Pesa inakuosha mfuko. Ni nini ukuona kwangu? Ni nini sina? Ni nini? Sema saa hizi. Ona aibu umejiletea shuleni. Ona. Wanafunzi wanaangalia ni kama takataka. Sasa wewe unaweza kuwa inspiration kwa nani?
Madam, tuko ofisi tuambie.
Wewe rudi class. Hizo ndo mnajua tunamchana mnaanguka hapa. Kwanza hata wewe andika jina lako na capital letters. Umekaliwa kumbe. Chalungo ya time. So, Madam Natasha, as we wait for this student to come, I had some issue. I had the principles of them and how we run them. Yes, Sandra?
Miss Natasha and Mr. Mutua, I want to know how Kevin and Brian do it.
Well, Sandra, they applied and we...
Anyone can apply. This club is not about signing forms. It's about discipline and focus and intelligence. Mr. Mutua, Kevin and Brian only bring rivalry. Are we running chaos?
Sandra, we need to give everyone a chance.
Chance to ruin everything that you have built. The standards. To diminish people. But what? Look at Ivy. Ivy only joins the club simply because she wants to be president. Not because she wants to study or to learn. Neither does she want education. Miss Natasha, by doing this, we are not strengthening the club. We are weakening the club.
Sandra, what you have to understand? Everyone has a reason to join this club.
A reason? Yes, a good reason. But what about Kevin and Brian? They only fight. What about Ivy? Only to impress boys. This is undermining the purpose of this club, Mr. Mutua. I hope you understand that. Yes, I understand. And I really respect you as my elders. And also as my teachers. But for this club to succeed, we have to put our standards in front. That is discipline, focus, and intelligence.
But son...
But what? What, Miss Natasha? You see, for only this club to survive, We have to put our standards in front. Not this, Mr. Mutua. We need to focus. We need discipline. And we need to assign people who are ready to learn in our class. And so, if you may excuse me.
See that?
Hey, jamaa mbaya. Hii inaonekisha vibaya hii.
Morning bell, but the tension loud. Walking halls with a silent crowd. Dreams and egos side by side. Every smile got something to hide. Books open, but the game is real. Every word is a weapon you feel. Friends today, but rivals tomorrow. Winning pride, losing sorrow. Cecilia planning it.
Why did you report me to Miss Natasha and Mr. Mutua? Or is this club your father's or your mother's?
Where? Usitaje mamangu hapa.
Utafanya nini?
You see, Ivy, your problem is thinking that you can do everything. This club has got rules, and you broke them.
No. We all know that you don't like competition.
Competition? Well, Ivy, for your information, I know something about you. Excuse me? You see, you're just a spoiled brat who can't do anything by herself. Everything planned, everything protected. Or what?
And what's happening out there?
You know nothing about
Hey, I'm
Don't
talking.
I?
You get any? Excuse me? What's going on?
Why don't you ask her?
Both of you kneel down. Now. I said down. And when I come back, I want to meet you there. Hands up.
Umecheki design mtu amenyoa.
Tufala. Nasema model amenyoka Drake.
Bana ka Drake na usi yake na kaa.
Tufala. Tukuchomea model. Unakwenda uchinga mimi.
Si ni ukweli si hata.
Pata vitu bana tufala.
I wasn't even looking like that.
Hata msupa ende wewe ni nini tena singani bwana.
Hata iko serious hivyo.
Wewe ni nani?
Not that serious.
Tufala wewe. Acheni ujinga wewe. Atufala.
Are you mad? Unangeletea nani hivyo?
Atujinga.
Toka kwa everything.
Atujinga ishia wewe. Ona.
Atujinga unasikia wewe. You don't know who she belongs to. You want a baba.
Hey, what's happening here? What's going on? Brian. Can you go to class?
If two heterozygous parents of a dominant trait have a child, What is the probability of the child being affected by the trait?
75%. Because each parent contributes one allele. Punnett square, 3 dominant combination, 1 recessive.
Explain the phenotype versus the genotype difference in this line.
Genotype refers to allele combination, capital A, capital A small a, or small a small a. Phenotype is the visible trait. My turn. Define 1 mole and give its numerical value.
1 mole. 1 mole is the amount of substance containing 6.02 times 10 to the power 23 particles. Avogadro's number.
And if you have 0.5 moles of oxygen molecules, how many moles is that?
0.5 moles of oxygen. Okay, moles. So we both know 1 mole is equals to 6.02 times 10 to the power 23. What about 0.5? If my calculations are right, that is going to give me 3.01 times 10 to the power 23. Okay, my turn. In incomplete dominance, what phenotype do we get from crossing the red and the white flowers?
Pink, because neither allele fully dominates.
Okay, what makes it different from codominance?
Incomplete dominance blends traits. Codominance expresses both traits distinctly. My turn. If the molar mass of sodium carbonate is 58.5 gmol, how many grams are in 2 moles?
58.5 grams of sodium chloride.
Yeah.
Okay, we are calculating the mass. So if we both know mass is equals to mole times molar mass, so which is going to be 2 times 58.5, which is going to give me 117 grams. Wow, my turn. If a carrier mother of an X-linked recessive disorder gets children with a normal father, what is the percentage of sons that are going to be affected by the disorder?
50%. Because sons inherit X from the mother and Y from the father. My turn.
Sure.
Convert 44 grams of CO2 into moles.
44 grams of CO2 into moles.
Yep.
Well, molar is equals to mass divided by the molar mass. We both know the atomic number of the CO2 or the molar mass of CO2 is going to be carbon has 12 and then oxygen has 16. But CO2 with the 2, 16 times 2, which is going to give me 32. So if I add this, it's going to give me 44, right? So for me to divide 44 grams of CO2 with the 44 of the molar mass, it's going to give me 1 mole. So easy. My turn. So if 2 traits are independently assorted, what principle governs this? Okay, what law governs this principle?
Mendel's law of independent assortment.
Okay, not if the genes are linked.
Correct. Linked genes violate independent assortment.
But you assumed independent. You assumed actually complete independence on your first answer.
Because the question implied Mendelian inheritance.
Well, you shouldn't assume what isn't specified.
But you overcomplicated what it implied.
And you added a necessary structure.
You remove necessary logics.
You understand it does not need decoration.
But clarity requires method.
Oh, really? Now you... Okay, you know what? You need to be right.
Why would you do that?
You know what? Both of you are correct. Different reasoning, but same scientific validity. Scientific validity.
You know, I was...
Cecilia, looking as perfect as ever. You know, I could walk you to class if you want and make sure nobody ruins your day.
Right. I'm fine on my own. Please, don't waste your time.
Oh, come on. Stop acting so serious. I mean, we both know you like attention.
Brian, keep your assumptions to yourself. I don't like games and I don't flirt with arrogance.
Cecilia, still pretending to be innocent?
Smiles, please. Not now.
See? She's even nervous around me. No need to act shy.
Nervous? Don't confuse fear with humility. And don't mistake my patience with weakness.
Weakness? Oh, please. You don't know even how the real power looks like.
Real power doesn't come from size or words. It comes from knowing when to act and when to stand still.
Right. Step back.
Or what? You'll push me?
Next time, I just won't push. Celia, please go. The class can't wait.
Thank you for letting me.
No worries.
You know, this is actually traffic trash.
We just have a question.
Oh, good. I do love questions. Why are you teacher's favorite? Define favorite.
Well, you think you are tough, you are smart, but honestly, you're not even bright.
We are the best at netball. We represent this whole school. What do you even do?
No sports, no clubs, nothing.
So, tell us, why teachers find you so special?
Wow. Let me answer you properly. You said you're the best in netball, right?
Facts.
So, you train daily?
Obviously.
You compete?
We will go.
So, if I'm not mistaken, you work so hard just to be seen in a field?
Wait, what do you mean by that?
What I mean is, my work requires me to be in rooms that you people cannot enter.
Oh, you mean sitting down and pretending to be reading?
Sweetheart, you mistaken silence with stupidity. That is your problem.
Then explain why teachers like you.
I don't know. Maybe because when I speak, I make sense.
Wait, so you are trying to say that us, we don't?
No, what I'm saying is, intelligence is not usually measured with applause.
You only pretend to be harsh because you have nothing.
Harsh? No. Direct. No, you measure intelligence with trophies. I measure with impact.
Impact where? You don't even participate.
Participation doesn't always require noise.
Bullshit.
Well, so let us be clear here. How do you actually do it?
Well, I think, I observe, and I calculate. You know, unlike you all, I don't need a crowd to actually validate me.
You are smart because teachers gives you attention.
If attention is equals intelligence, why are you still asking me questions? You know, you are strong. Respect. But do not mistaken physical dominance with intellectual absence.
Bullshit.
You know, next time you people challenge me, come with better arguments.
Ringing bell, but the tension loud. Walking halls with a silent crowd. Dreams and egos side by side. Every smile got something to hide. Books open, but the game is real. Every word is a weapon you feel. Friends today, but rivals tomorrow. Winning pride, losing sorrow. Cecilia planning every move. Smiles lighting up the room. Smoke watching, quiet mind. Sandra sees what others hide. Whispers turning into war. Nobody knows what's coming for sure. Lines are drawn across the floor. This ain't school like before. This is the class of chaos.